course, is Arizona State's first trip to the Frozen Faceoff. Denver has never missed the NCHC semifinals since this conference was formed. The Pios a lock to be a 3 seed in the NCAA tournament for the 3rd time. The loose puck race, and Moser cannot track down. James Reeder now picking it up. The freshman across, big save by Pavicic. That was Harris Denosic,
who's been able to clean up some mistakes, makes another big save this season.
Off the bar and in, right off the face-off. Pioneers strike first, 89 seconds in.
You'd be talking about him as a #1 defenseman, and you'd be talking about him for all conference honors. He plays in such a deep defense, and sometimes he gets overlooked, and this is what he has been doing since we saw Denver in Arizona State about 6 weeks ago. Gets pucks at the line, gets pucks at the front of the net. He has been lights out, and he put his stick down, and great play.
And now a turnover. Here's Ryan Kerwin. The lead. Dylan Jackson on the backhand, stopped by Davis. King, the one-timer blocks. Artem Schlane getting in the way. Open chance for Thompson. Knocked home in front. Sam Harris. Power play goal number 10 for number 12. And it's...
Denver gets into their structure, and their eyes up time is so dangerous. Bouillon with some time to make plays. Look at the space they have as Devine comes up top. Now they start to move it around, and they go to work. Thompson with a great recovery. Denver once again, now back in the structure. There's the double screen we talked about. Cross the ice to open up a lane. Lane opens up again. Shot to the front of the net.
15th in the pairwise on the outside looking in. And that will do it for period #1 here in our first semifinal.
A really good period for Denver. You know what's interesting, and sometimes what people forget, is that when you're at the Target Center, won it in year #2.
From 2014 to 17, we played across town at the Target Center, the home of the Minnesota Timberwolves. They moved back to the X in 2018, which Lucas Sillinger back to Noah Beck. One of 6 impact transfers for the Sun Devils this season is Davis. Makes the initial save, but Kerwin is there to bang it home on the power play, and it is 2-1.
He can score them all ways, and he scores a lot of them in hard areas, and he's gotten a good few on the power play. Look at 92 in white. All he's trying to do is get a screen established with the puck up top, but once the puck starts rolling downhill, he's trying to get his stick open, and then he's reading off of the stimuli that's in front of him. So, great play by Beck to make a move over. Kerwin just jumps on it as they get a little traffic in front. The poise of Beck, which has been a theme all season long.
Faceoff controlled by Arizona State. Denver is a +8 on the dot tonight. Oh, a loose chance in front, buried by Artem Schlane. From Russia with love, the Moscow native ties.
You got in St. Paul right now. You got at the Artie party that has just started. Arizona State, real good in the neutral zone. And then in the offensive zone, unfortunate turnover. Schlane just attacked. And he attacked with vigor on this loose puck. Puck is through. Schlane goes and goes and goes. And on the transfer from backhand to forehand, Schlane knew he had a chance to make a play.
Their way back, and they are level with the defending Frozen Faceoff and national champions with 20 minutes to go in regulation in our first semifinal here at the 2025 NCHC.
But when you talk about a list where there's maybe not anybody who has grabbed it to be the unanimous choice, these weekends, the next 2 or 3 weekends, are huge.
Everybody's watching. Everybody's
their speed. That's the part of the play to get pucks back.
Oh, watch out now. A breakaway. Sam Harris coming in. Pavicic with the save. The blocker stop from the seat. Moving over to Murchison. Devine. Carter King now 2-on-1. Aiden Thompson in the back of the net. Goal against ASU this season. DU on top.
Murchison, 5 in white, got caught on the wall, created a 2-on-1 the other way. And Schlane just could not get into the play on time because of the speed of Denver. Shelberg had a pretty good look at how this developed and had good positioning, but the skill of Denver just took over.
Potter pressured by King. The empty net open. Devine now coming forward. Jack Devine to Harris to end it. It's Connor Capone with the empty netter.
Potter just got pinched on the wall. He ran out of room. He didn't have anywhere to move the puck, and there was nobody around him. As Arizona State had 4 deep and 1 back, and there was just nobody in the neighborhood to give it all from the Denver bench. You see their reaction.
As they seem to always do in this building, the Denver Pioneers get the job done. They will play for the title once again.
The picture today.